All right. First of all, I want to talk about Tati. Because honestly, I mean, Shane has his guilt on it, allegedly. Because I still haven't seen any proof of it. I know people are attacking him because of his past, and they all have the right to be pissed. But, I mean, like I said in my tweet, Shane Dawson didn't get 20 million followers in the past 4 years. So people did subscribe to him back when he was doing Shenane. I don't know. I mean, that's not even my opinion. That's just facts. So, but I digress. That's not what I want to talk about now. I want to talk about Tati because she's doing the same thing that she did last year. A year ago, she started Dramageddon Part 2. She posted a 40-minute long video talking about James Charles. And no, Tati, you didn't say that he was a predator, but you did imply it several times during your video. Other than that, you're doing the same thing that you did last year. You came here, you made accusations, you showed no proof, you implied things, and you showed no proof, and then you just left. You're doing the same thing here now. Why? Like, I need to ask myself. Like, if you need to address a situation, like in the first time, couldn't you address it privately if you love James Charles as much as you say you do? And now you're doing the same thing here. You're putting everything out in the world. You're going to YouTube to address a situation that should have been addressed privately since the beginning of it. But no, you were mad. You were being petty. You were being petty because you were pissed at James Charles for supporting your competitor. I don't care how many times you say that it wasn't about vitamins, because it was. It was about vitamins, because if it wasn't, if it didn't affect you financially, and if it didn't affect your brand, you would have solved the whole situation in private. But more than that, you didn't just address, oh, he made a post supporting my competitor on his Instagram. Then he told a story about how Sugar Bear Hair came to his aid in Coachella, but I don't believe him, and yada yada. But no, you went as far as throwing stories about his daily life behavior for everyone online to know, and that's why I don't understand why people are not as mad as you as they should be, because you were the one starting this whole thing. You implied that James Charles was constantly going after straight boys. You implied that James Charles was being entitled and thinking that just because he was famous, he could get anything that he wanted. I mean, yes, Jeffree Star jumped in and tweeted that James Charles was a menace and that he was banned from his house, but that does not excuse the fact that you were implying those things first. I don't care how great your legal team is that they found that breach that you never directly accused James, but you did imply it. You did. And the fact that people are overlooking this is disturbing, because you should be held accountable as much as anyone in this mess, especially because you started the whole thing. And here's the thing. You said you have receipts, but you said you can release them for legal reasons. But at no time you said you were going to pursue legal action on Shane or Jeffree. And that makes me think two things. What you have implicates that you have a guilty part on this as well, or the proof that you have is not good enough to actually take legal measures. And if that's the case, why are you not releasing it? Like, it really makes me wonder, because so far it's been over a week since your video, and you're staying dead silent. As silent as Shane and Jeffree are being. So that makes me think that you have dirty hands on this. You're not as innocent as you want people to believe. And in your last video, you were just throwing the blame around and not taking responsibility. You apologize for letting yourself be manipulated. You apologize for letting yourself being gaslighted. But you never truly apologized for filming, editing, uploading, and sharing those thoughts yourself. You need to take responsibility for your actions. You need to be aware of your platform. You need to be aware that it doesn't matter if people are gaslighting you. What you put on your platform is your responsibility, and it's going to hit millions of people. You've been on business for what, 10 years now? I watched it, the Bye Sister video again, and you were constantly saying that you were very proud of not letting people manipulate you. And now you're telling us that you were manipulated all along? Like, it's so confusing. And honestly, I do think you have dirty hands on this. You're not as innocent as you want us all to believe. And that's why you're not releasing receipts. Because if you didn't have any guilt on your consciousness, you would have showed us anything, anything that would prove what you're saying is real. But you're staying that silent. Even a week after the upload, you're not saying anything. Anyway, that's it for now, you guys. I'm pretty sure that this was a very unpopular opinion, but I don't care. It's just my opinion, and I felt like I had to put it out there. So I'll see you guys very soon, and until there, stay tuned.